Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Allie Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Oops, I said on my jacket. Welcome to my channel everybody. So this is Monday series of videos featuring the Notes of Nature, as that is February's bundle of the month, which I do all of my Monday videos and Saturday videos with this one. This being February 19th, this is the third Monday of the month for 2024. That means it is Shaker Card. And as I'm saying that, I'm wondering, do I tell you? Oh, okay. The day you watch this will be will be a hard day for me because it is the day that my father passed away. But don't be sad. Don't be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Don't be. He passed away in 1993, and he survived almost 2 complete weeks. Well, almost 2 complete weeks, longer than the doctors thought he would. So, and my dad, I know, is happy on the other side. I am not gonna fret about that. His birthday was hard for me, but I try very hard not to celebrate or acknowledge the day that he passed. That is the day he has met the Lord. It is the Lord's calling. It is not for me to question the Lord on what he does. Anyway, sorry to go into that. Didn't mean to. Okay, so what am I going to show you? We are doing a shaker card. So I have a sample. We, of course, are going to change a few things. So this is my shaker card. I need to get my embossing buddy because my stuff is sticking. So give me a minute. Embossing powders. That's the box I want. Gosh knows, me and my stuff. Somewhere, I thought I had one of these. I made a whole bunch of these at one time with the help of Jissa, my daughter's friend. So I'm going to keep that out because we're going to use that. Anyway, so this is my ID. I didn't even get the inside piece done, but it says, today is all about you. Happy birthday. Darn thing. That is, yeah, can you tell it's bugging me? Let's see. Now you can see. Anyways, I thought this would be a great card for my daughter's birthday. So this is going to be her birthday card, the version we do. This, of course, is my sample. I'm going to set that up there, and we're going to go over what you need and how I did things, because I did do prep work. So we're using the Notes of Nature and their coordinating die. So this is the stamp set, and we're using this, and this one. Whew, a whole bunch, huh? And then for the dies, we're using this particular die. This is the reason why I bought it. It's what I was drawn to. Now, as a little side note, instead of these little ones, we're just dollar store dragonflies. But for my card that I'm going to demonstrate, this is the retired Dragonfly Garden, which goes with our Dragonfly Builder Punch, which is still in the current catalog. So I'm going to use that. And I have that mounted. What else? Oh, I used the deckled circle dies. When I tell you the numbers, this is numbers 5 and 6 from the inside out. So I'm going to keep those out because I'm going to show you how I did things. Let me stick those on the mat. I need this die. I need that one. So let's go over. You'll need a clear envelope and a piece of printer paper for your label, 4 by 5 1/4. We can stick that up there. That one happens to be the sample. So we have a Berry Burst. If I can get it out of here. Berry Burst card base. And the white is no longer valid because we're using Very Vanilla. So Berry Burst, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. That is that piece. Now you will need 2 of the next layer, which is layer number 1, 3 3/4 by 5. You'll need 2, 1 for the front and 1 for the inside. Then we need a piece of, now you can choose to do either Flirty Flamingo cardstock, I happen to have a piece of Flirty Flamingo from the Brights collection, the 6x6. Where did I? Oh, they're way up there. They're on a shelf. 6x6 Retired Brights DSP. I'm going to use this. This measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to show you how I did my die cutting, just so you guys don't have to see me do it on camera. I die cut with, you just seen them, number 6 and 7 from the center out. I made myself a frame of Berry Burst. I have a window sheet in here that measures, where's the window sheet? 3 3/4 by 4. I have a little strip for trim that's like 1/8 of an inch by 5 1/2. It will be trimmed down. And that goes, that's about it. I don't want to get the window sheet out right now. So there is quite a bit of stamping. You guys know I love to stamp. I'm going to show you why I chose Very Vanilla when we get to it. This is what I originally had intended, right? Was white. But this Very Vanilla gave a much softer, I think it just suits the paper better. And I have a white gel pen. I think I'm going to add some accents. So before we go any further, let me get rid of my notebook here. Where all my notes are, I can put that like right there, that there, and show you. So this is my piece of DSP 4 by 5 1/4. This is, instead of using cutting plates, you can substitute one of these. It was a gift years ago to me. So what I did is I lined this up on this little grid mat. One of those, oh, I cut mine up. The Dollar Stat has little mats like this that you can use. So here is number 6 die of the deckled circle dies. I stuck it. Oops, sorry. We have to turn this way. That's right. That's why I wanted to show you. So using the grid, I'm going to have to do it this way because I can see better. Because what's important for me right now is lining this up straight, because this lays right here on those grids, and then I know it's straight. And of course I have the magnetic plate underneath it. It sticks it in place. That goes there, and that went right through the die cutting machine, and it comes out looking like so. And we are going to do some stamping, so let's put that away. We're going to start stamping with this, as these are red rubber stamps. We do not need the Stampin' Pierce mat. So, not even sure what I used Flirty Flamingo. Oh, for the wings. Huh, I did use it. So, a lot of stamping off. So, I'm going to scoot this over. I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to stamp in the corner. I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to stamp. Oh, that's right. I turned it to get the notes, like field notes. I stamped harder there than I did the other one. That's why it's darker. Up here, I'm going to go like so. Then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to use this little circle. So I'm going to do one here, full strength, because I can change my mind. Let's see. One there and one here. Next, we're going to go to that little hash, the little grid. So stamp off. I might stamp off twice. And now I'm going to stamp twice. Stamp off twice, and then stamp twice. Stamp off twice. You can turn it just to fill up the paper. You can get 2 stampings out of it. Stamp off twice. Let's see. 1, 2. A little huff, and I can get all of it done. And next, I want to bring in some of my little flowers. I didn't do this on my sample, but I am going to do it on this one. Gonna bring it like out that way. I think I'm gonna go full strength there, just because I can. I mean, what other reason is there? We're gonna do a little dark there. Probably, ooh, ink me up. Ink me up, Scotty. Nope, let's clean that off real quick. All right. So all of that work just for that little bit. Yes, we are. So now let's do the inside, which since I didn't glue it down, I've already done, I have to cut, when I do this, I cut for 4 because I'm doing gifts with these. So here's the same piece. Now, I don't have to re-ink this up at all because it's already been inked. So all I did was stamp, right? I didn't re-ink anything. I'm going to stamp and stamp. I'm going to huff on this because I want to do the field notes right there. Now this one here, I'm going to just stamp and go, oh, over here needs some grid down there because you can write over this. That's why I don't want it too dark. So this is for the inside. That's how it is going to go. So the inside is done. Now let's do our mailer while the ink is still on. So we don't need field notes. We just need this one and this one. And I haven't re-inked it yet, guys. We're going to do this one. That, of course, is where the stamp goes. And where's my sentiment? Just a little hello. Just a little note to say hello. So now we're done with all of that. So this is for my mailer. We have our inside piece done, which we could glue into our card. Let's get that done. Because stamping the inside of the shaker bit, oops, big X, dot, 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 finish that X out. So this goes on the inside. This will be Justice's birthday card. Her birthday is April 2nd. Little story on that one. I'll probably tell it again. All right. You know, my husband and I lived in Georgia, and the military was flying us to Washington State here in 1991. They'd already purchased our tickets and everything. And in their wisdom, they forgot that I was pregnant. And so I go to the OBGYN because I'm pregnant with Justice, 9 months pregnant. And I said, hey, doc, I said, I got to have this baby. I said, I'm flying out on April 30th. He's like, you can't fly pregnant like this pregnant. And I said, oh, but I already have tickets. I said, I'm flying out. He was like absolutely flabbergasted. He's like, okay. He's like, we'll take the baby early. So they did, but she made us pay for it. So now I am stamping, alternating without re-inking this one all over. This is the front. So anyways, yeah, she made us pay because she was not a happy camper. So they take me in April 1st, and I argued with the doctors. I told them, there is no way we are having an April Fool's baby. Not happening. No, no, no. And the doctor, of course, my husband are like, this baby will come after, we give you the medication. It's going to come when it comes. And I'm like, I'm not going in until after midnight. There's just no way. And, I argued the whole time. And sure enough, 12:15, of course, April 2nd, I gave birth to my daughter. Told them we are not having no April's Fool baby. And I didn't. I saved her that. So what we need to do is this is going to get glued down right now. As it is, I'm going to glue this down in the center. Like so. There's a little nick out of this one in the corner, but it's not going to matter. So that is glued down. But now I need to make sure that I don't need this. I can stamp what I need on the inside. So here's my ink pad. We're going to stamp the birthday greeting. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. And the little flower. And we're going to do it. But let me show you what the white looked like. This is what the white, to me, it was just too in your face, and I wanted something a little subtler. And the Very Vanilla, I think, went with it. So what I did, because I didn't want to accidentally ink this, is I turned this over because this is the back. But I still got it where hopefully it's going to go. I inked up the Today is All About You. Stamped it because this has already been glued down, right? Now this one, I held it like where I wanted it. Then I'm going to take it away. So I'm going to do a little simpler version, just like that. Stamp first with, as soon as you stamp once in the middle, right or left, and then flip it over. So now you can see her gorgeous birthday card. These are in pinks. They are her colors. So we don't need to do any more. Well, we do, actually. The dragonfly. Forgot. So now let's get our window sheet on. Oh, and I got tape on all the others but this one. So on your window sheet, mine happens to be 4 by 3 3/4 cut down. So I'm going to put some tear tape. I really like this 1/8 of an inch tear tape. I mean, it's because it's tinier. I can get it in other places that I can't. That 1/4 inch would be maybe just a little too much. So we are going to get this glued down, taped down. Put those acrylic nails to work. There's 1, 2. Come on. Somewhere it's right there. 3. And the last one, we are going to get this to this piece. I can take off my little paper there. And it just needs to be big enough so that your circle isn't showing. Need to get my frame out before I forget it. Now, hopefully, I'm going to take this. This is my embossing buddy that I made. And where are those strippy strips? I know it's going to take like 6 of these. Because I'm going to go ahead and do 1 there. 1 on the side, because it all has to be propped up, right? Then, oh my goodness. There's 2. We do need 2. I need another one. Now, I don't have to go way out there. I don't want it that big. I just want to keep it within my window here. And yes, I need to trim it. I got all these little pieces over there. So now I'm going to start by butting these up. So like I said, I don't need it to go, well, this one. I got all those little pieces I can use from my dragonfly. Hold on. Maybe if I can get it to get off of me. Let's do another. They like to come off in pairs, apparently. So here, see how I'm getting closer to my window. Otherwise, all my little shaker bits fall down. That can be for the dragonfly or anything I need it to be for. So last one is right here. And I really want to make sure that this goes together, because otherwise you will have little bits coming through. So maybe, let's see, I have a little one. That's my Hank. So I want to put this right, see how I'm really pushing it up against there because there's a little gap there. So we're just going to put a little bit of extra on there. So before I go do anything else, I have that little bit of trim. You could do ribbon. I don't have any Berry Burst, and I just wound it like you would ribbon. Let's go in and out. I didn't really even measure it. I just cut a little strips of it. So there we have it. Now we're going to go ahead and glue it in place. I'm going to glue it a little bit right there. And then on the opposite side, flip that up, put a little drop there. And now I'm going to snip it off. Trying to keep my fingers off of the window sheet. Oops. There. So now let's take off all these backings. Stay down. And then we'll put the goodies on the card. And I think I figured, I can say I think I figured it out for now anyways, until I forget. To get those little balls to go in there without rolling, you make a little crevice with other stuff. You make a blockade. You block them in there, and if you do it okay, they tend to stay in the center. Because I did this, like I said, other times. So in my little here, these I got from the dollar store. They're as close as I can get to Berry Burst. And I'm going to put quite a bit in there. Now I'm going to take my fingernail. I'm going to make a little well. I was trying to think if I have anything else I can put in here. Hold on, let me see. Miss Cynthia, who, yes, honey, I sent, well, you'll, ooh, those would work. I have lots of Easter stuff. Nope. Okay. But those little gems, do I want to add some of these gems in there? Dazzling Diamonds Stampin' Up glitter. That's not what's in here. I don't know what these are from. And I'm wondering, I think these are too big. They were just in my stuff. So we'll say forget that. All right. So we're going to add some of these clear beads. Little funnel. Oops. Dropped it. All right. So make the little crevice in there, right? All right. Ooh, that actually was more than I thought. All right, so we have that done. Anything else I can think of to go in there? No, not really. So, ooh, there's one of those little gemstones. That bag must have a hole in it. Oh, I'm trying to see if I have anything else. Nope, this is going to do it, guys. So now, oh, do you see that? The cling. Why? Let's give it a little brush with that. I almost think that's making it worse, guys. And the rain is coming down. So anyways, we're going to have to just deal with it. I got to figure out, anybody know how to make that non-staticky stuff? I thought and I'm doing a test to see those darn little suckers. It must be the sequins, that glitter stuff. Anyways, there's my card, right? Here is the frame that I used 6 and 7. Let me look at my notes. I want to make sure I'm telling you what I did. It will be in the description. Yes, 6 and 7 together to do my little frame. Now you could stamp on the frame too. And you guys know me. I'm just going to go around here. because it's easier for me. It just is. Some of you guys freak out with this. Oh, look at all those little beads rolling around. That is so cool. It almost looks like water, or something that's magnetized being drawn out, like with marbles. Magnetic marbles is what it reminded. Look at how it moves. All right, so here's my frame. And you can turn it to where you find it fits exactly, or if you're like me, it's like, oh, that's close enough. I can work with that, and I can. So I have one dragonfly already done, and I know this one is going to go like so. And I did do it on... I know I want one here, but I'm thinking, you know, it needs a little more color. So, what am I going to do? Rhinestones to the rescue? Yes. There are these ones. I loved these. These were the garden gems. These make the most beautiful centers for a dragonfly ever. If I was smart, I would have bought 10, 20 sheets of these, but I wasn't, and I didn't have that much money. Wait till you see this. It is just gorgeous. Gorgeous on there, and that adds that little bit. So we're going to do that. And I'm thinking we're just going to do the one dragonfly. I think so. I can show you how. You guys don't think, I think I'm going to put some rhinestones. Let's see what we have that will kind of go with it. These are almost, let me take a better look. Yeah, these are almost got the same coloring. So we're going to do that one and a couple of these. So one here, one here, and one, I could do 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we're just going to do 2. And then we have our 3. I still think we need, do you see this? This is what's bugging me. So maybe I do another dragonfly and try to take those gemstones off. I can do one this way and one coming down. We'll just move you somewhere else if I can get you off without like damaging my card. There's 1, 2. We are doing the dragonfly. So here we go. And I forgot I was going to stamp those wee little dragonflies there, but that's okay. They didn't want to play today anyways. So our dragonfly is going to be stamped in Berry Burst. Like so. Yes, this one is retired, but if you have something to do the punch with, I don't know why they retire a stamp set and keep the punch. It just doesn't make sense. So we will need to stamp off for the wings. And then I'm going to go, so stamp once, twice, and then I'm going to stamp the wings. I'm going to huff and stamp them a little off kilter. So 1, 2, now I flip them over. And I'm going to stamp, huff, and stamp a little off kilter. And that is how I do my dragonfly. It was so quick, so easy. I mean, it's just insane how easy this dragonfly is. So, oh, we can do a couple of little dragonflies, I think. Give me a minute. We can do like one there. Maybe we'll do 2. Now I gotta punch or do something with them. I can't leave them like that. That just will not be good. So let's take this and see. And I'm trying to figure out what else we can do with them. Did that even stamp it? It did. I'm just huffing on the stamps that I used. That works. Getting some color on there. What else do we have? This little one. There. Now let's see if they do the trick or not. They may not. So we have one dragonfly going here because it needs to be, and we're going to have the other going down. And thank goodness I have a few more of these. Okay. And do the wings. You just pull up. Pull up. I don't know why I always do that before I run the tear tape down to the center. So tear tape, this is that really small stuff. One that's going to help glue his body down. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on his wings, or at least partials. Those little ones I told you I was going to keep, they can be used. This is their moment to shine. Right? This is it. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and this one is probably too big, so we need half of that. I forgot to give this its little rub down, and I have a rhinestone on the back to boot. Oh, sometimes. There we go. Okay, let's give those a rub down and take the backings off. Maybe, maybe not. That will do it. Except I can't grab it. Oh, cameras. Always happens on camera. It happens off camera too. It's just kind of the way it goes. So here's my dragonfly. I'm going to put that. Yeah, I do want it. Oh, wait a minute. Which one was going? That one was going down. So this one is going up. Right, like so. Do you see how the body is down and those wings really go up? Since this card really isn't going to go anywhere, it's going to be for Justice for her birthday. I think her and I are going to go, well, for Mother's Day. She'll have to wait. Like, we're going to go have a massage done for Mother's Day. There we have the other dragonfly, which is going to go this way right there. And our wee little ones, I'm thinking they need a little touch around the outsides. And I'm going to use, I'm going to grab the Q-tip. And hopefully this works. It just needs a little more definition around the outside. Let's grab some little tweezers. Okay, to my Aunt Carol and my girlfriend Sherry, you guys don't have these. You guys can figure out. I gave them stickers. Sorry, this was like in the moment. Oh, that is so much better. And then I think I can put a little rhinestone on him. So we can do one like, oh yes, right there. This little Q-tip trick works great. How many things can you find use for with the Q-tip? Ask me and I'll tell you there are so many. So many things. So I have to tell you, I mailed out a card, and I wrote my addresses from my mailing list. That one got a little heavy. We'll have to do it like that there. And I wrote the address down wrong, and it came back, and my husband's like, honey, what you doing lately with these addresses? I'm like, I don't know. I keep making mistakes. Well, looking in my address book, because I asked for the address. Yes, Cynthia, it was your card. I was like, can't believe that. So these are going to go like so, and I am going to use, what am I going to use to put them on with? They don't really need a dimensional. They just need like a glue dot. So we can have, I really liked this one right there. And I'm thinking these two down here and this one there, or put that one there. Might just do one. Might just do the one. I can throw those in my aunt's and my friend Sherry's kit. I just want the one, and then I'm going to throw some rhinestones on here that are on the dragonfly. Oh, Hankster, he's letting the dogs out. Apparently he's ready for something, because he tends to do that. So we want, what do we want? This one, do you see that? That has so much red in it. I don't want that. I have to get into these. I think these were on the clearance rack when I purchased them. I mean, you guys, clearance rack is great. So we're just going to put that one right there. And then our two rhinestones I took off. We are going to add back to the card. One, two, three, four. I do want it somewhere. I'm just not sure. It's over here somewhere. So close my eyes. There it goes. It's down. So we need to wink Estella it. But this is my daughter's birthday card. And I know she'll love it. It's in that bold, bold pink, just like she is. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you guys like my new shaker card I just did. And let's find the envelope. Here it is, though. I guess I could leave it in the envelope. More than likely, it'll just go with her gift in a box. So there it is. I can write on it to my beautiful daughter, and it will be as such. So once again, thanks everybody for your support of my YouTube channel. I would ask that if you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, like, share, as it helps to grow my channel, and it really does help me out. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see a really good close up. And as always, I want to invite you to come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye, everybody.